Hello friends, and welcome back to another Plan With Me. For this week, I'm going to be sharing my Plan With Me. This is for the week of January the 12th through the 18th of 2026. For this particular week, I used, the pink planner shop kit called Snowy, which I paired with these really pretty olive green underlays in, they're the Jack Frost design in olive green from Planana. So this week is much like the last week where I had originally filmed this as a talk through video. Again, trying to channel Plana Hannah. Plana Hannah, I am not, because she's got her shit together apparently and I don't. It's okay. It is what it is. Anyways, so what is there to talk about? The days of the week scripts and the monthly script are something that I made for myself. And the date numbers are from Paper and Gumption. I explained this in last week's video, but basically I had taken the the part on the document where the date numbers were, and I cropped everything else out and then just copied and pasted that multiple times onto a silhouette document, printed it onto my clear matte sticker paper, and then cut it out. So I have I think I have 10 sets of date dots. So I'm set for a while, which is fabulous because that's what we love to see. This week, what happened this week? I was suffering with a massive headache most of this week. I think, it kind of transformed itself into a migraine, unfortunately, the next week that you'll see. But yeah, this week was just a nasty headache. And I think part of it was because it snowed. It snowed here where I live in Indiana. And, I think that really wreaked some havoc on the old body. It was also just not a great mental week, I think. I've marked annoyed and I marked bad brain day on Friday. I spent a lot of time just by myself. My mom was sick, which I think is where I've contracted this illness from. So I don't know. Things were just not great this week, but yeah. So that's, nothing extra in this spread. I'm trying to think. I just did a beautiful stack of full boxes on the sidebar. I think I stacked it just a little bit too high. One of these days I'll figure out where I need to stack stuff in order to get it to line up evenly on both the top and the bottom, but today is not that day, so it is what it is. This week, much like last week as well, and the week that's coming next week, I did not have my scripts printed and cut when I recorded the day-by-day portion of this video. And so I ended up laying down the boxes and the icons, and then at the end of the spread, at the end of me laying down the boxes and such, you will see the part of me actually laying down the scripts. So hopefully that's not annoying. If it is, just remember this is my plan with me and not yours, and you can suck it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the day-by-day portion because I'm sure something will pop up. If you have any questions about where any stickers are from, I always leave links down in the description box below in order of appearance, but I know that gets a little confusing sometimes, so just leave me a timestamp or something and I will let y'all know where they come from. So on Monday, I marked work, and then of course I had a headache because again, like I said, headache all week. We had snow moving in, so that definitely didn't help the situation. And it was great. On Monday, I also finished The Stolen Queen. That was by Fiona Davis. I gave that book a pretty decent rating. I want to say it was a 3, which for me is you got to be doing something really good to get a 4-star out of me. And for some reason, I mentioned that I gave the firm a 4-star, but I feel like it was probably a 3.6, and I was just feeling generous that day. Anyways, I also put my laundry away, and then this week I rediscovered the joy of Minecraft, and so I reinstalled it onto my computer, and shockingly, all of my like texture packs and my skin packs and everything that I had was like still existing, so like in my possession. And so I'm just like running around a weird world looking like General Leia Organa, which is fabulous. Excuse me. But I keep playing a world and then like something happens and I'm just like, okay, screw this. And so I'm just like not, like I just delete it. Anyway, Tuesday I went to work. I was super annoyed on this day. I think Tuesday and Wednesday, I think were stressful days at work just because I mentioned last week, but we had a coworker that was having some issues with her eyes and her eye doctor took her out of work for a week from last week Thursday to this week Thursday. She ended up not coming back Friday either. So it was very chaotic. Things were just messy all around. It is what it is. But yeah, so Tuesday started a first time caller, and then I did cook dinner on this night. I don't remember what I made. And then I did some cleaning because that's what makes me feel better sometimes is to clean. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Wednesday, had a headache, of course. Went to work. I played Minecraft, and it was just really snowy on this day. Thursday, woke up to the wonderful news that we had a 2-hour delay, which was very nice. But the 2-hour delays always screw me up because, so we have periods 1, 2, 3, and then we have an advisory period, and then we do 4, 5, and 6. But when we have 2-hour delays, we do period 1 and 2. We don't have advisory, and then we skip to 4, and then we go back to 3, 5, 6, 7. It's very messed up. So I'm just like, it's just confusing because like my students I'm just like, you're not supposed to be in here right now. Like you're supposed to be having advisory. You're supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. It is what it is. But yeah, so went to work, Minecraft, of course. And then because I was listening to Finlay Donovan is killing it. I don't think I'm going to continue that series. The ending intrigued me. The ending kind of got me, but I'm just like, I just don't think I'm that interested in it. Friday was payday, hallelujah. So I had a headache and then I went to work, came home, and I did have to pay some bills. So the money came in and the money went out, but it is what it is. Like I said, had a very bad brain day on Friday. And so my sister had texted me a while back previously and was like, hey, she was expecting a package. She had bought something for her boyfriend and she had it shipped to our house so that he wouldn't see it. But the problem was that she was like, the one day it was supposed to arrive, it never did. And that was her one day off for the week. So she was like, you should drive the package up. Well, guess what? The package didn't even arrive. I don't think it's arrived yet. I'll have to look into that. That's weird. I need to text her about that. Anyway, so I ended up driving up to my sister's apartment. And I got to snuggle with her dog. And then I stopped at Kroger because I was starving. But I just didn't want to go somewhere and get food. Because I don't know. I don't mind sitting at a restaurant and eating by myself. But I really didn't feel like it this night. So I stopped at Kroger on my way home. And I bought a sandwich. And I think I bought some a bowl of pre-sliced cucumber. And then I also bought a bouquet of flowers for my mom because, I'm trying to be nice. And I know she was in a bad mood too. I know she was sick and wasn't in a good mood. So I was like, here are some flowers to cheer you up. Quit being a bitch. I'm kidding. And I was super tired because I didn't get home until late. Saturday, I woke up and paid more bills. So that was exciting. And then had coffee and YouTube time. I had a bank run. So my friends and my two friends, Matt and Rich, and I had decided that we were going to have a game day. This is going to take me way longer than the rest of this video, but it's okay. My friends Rich, Matt, and I had decided we were going to have a game day, and I swear he said 1:30. He texted me a little bit after 1. He's like, what are you doing? You're late. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he says, you're late. I said 1 o'clock. I read that completely wrong. So I had to run to the bank and get out to his house in 20 minutes. It was fine. But But we did play Seti, which I am still terrible at. And we played Luthier, which I had to teach them. And I was like sweating by the end of that. So that was miserable. And then Sunday had a mental fucking breakdown. I don't know why. I just did. Thank you all so very much for watching. And until I see you next time, bye-bye.